Czech Republic, Jiří Čechák. Tomas, I want to ask, how are you feeling health-wise? On Friday, you didn't participate fully in the training, so are you ready for the game tomorrow? Hello, once again. To tell the truth, when we came here, I wasn't feeling that great, but I have to thank everyone for taking great care of me, not only the masseurs and physiotherapist, but especially Martin Janoušek for his great job. Today I trained and I felt well, so tomorrow I hope it will be the same. Yes, my answer is the same. Portugal is not only favorites in our group, but favorite to win the whole tournament. They've shown their quality in the past years. And speaking of these two players, obviously Ronaldo is the mega star. For the last 20 years, he's been the biggest star in Portugal, and he's scored most goals out of all players. Bruno Fernandes, it's not only about those two. It's not only Cristiano Ronaldo and the rest, Fernandes, Leao, Silva, players who are very, very good. Not only in when we're speaking about attack, but also defense. So we don't underestimate them. We know they're a great team, but we know that going into the game, and we concentrate on our team as well. I spoke to Karel here 1 minute ago, so I hope he's our lucky charm for tomorrow, as he was in '96. That goal for us was something like Panenka's penalty. Everybody remembers that. Across generations, we all remember this goal. We still watch the videos of these goals, and we really wish for something like that to happen tomorrow. We all know Ronaldo's quality, especially when you give him space. If he's in the area, he will score a goal. We know that we cannot give him an inch of space, especially in the area. We need to double our defense on him because we know he is that great. That's our goal, to stop him. But obviously, we need to stop the rest of. We know there is always a chance in football. There is always a chance to win, even if you're an underdog, even if you're considered the worst team and playing against the best, there is always chance. But we are confident. Obviously, we're not the biggest outsider. We want to be competitive tomorrow, and every point counts in this group. Our goal is to get into the playoffs, and the start tomorrow will be very important, and we want to start well. So we will fight from the first minute. Tomas, yesterday you saw a video that your children made for the Father's Day. What did you feel about that? You're always happy when you see something like that. This happened when I was in playing a finale at West Ham, and we had a similar video from kids. And this is really great because these are our loved ones who support us the most, but also they are most affected by our careers because we will be 1 month away from them. So that they made this video in secret and then they showed us was really beautiful. And watching it with the guys all together really gave us more energy. Um, we know that we don't play only for ourselves, but for our loved ones and the whole country. Tomáš, how about Patrick Schick? Will you rely on him at this tournament? Patrick is a striker who also scores goals when he gets the space. We really do believe him. We're confident in him. He played well in Leverkusen, and he will play well with the national team as well. Having such a great goal scorer is a good thing, and we know that he can do it. He can deliver. He will be really good. I would like to ask, what did you work on in the last few days regarding tactics, play? Did you change anything that you do, some basics against Portugal, and will it change against the following opponents in the group? I'm not gonna lie, we've had 5 days to really concentrate, uh, and we concentrated on us and on Portugal. We really wanted to try and come up with ways to get the ball from Portugal and really press them, get them under pressure. But then we will have days to prepare for the next games, and we will always be based on what we do normally. And talking about that, we need to focus on us. I hope so. I know that my men can rely on me, on my experience. I can help them when playing against one of the best players in the world. But all the players played in European Cups and they know the quality of these competitions. Everybody watches Premier League, so they know how these guys play. Sometimes we talk about the individual qualities of those players, but every player in our team gets individual videos as well to see who will be the player who will be against you. So, yeah, I think our players can rely on me and it will repay on the pitch. It will bring them some peace and experience. Tomáš, are you happy about Leipzig and did you have time to see the town or are you concentrating purely on football? We're happy here in Leipzig. We came by train. It was 3 minutes to get to the hotel. The welcome was great. Last night we trained and the city in the center, in the club, Leipzig, and the quality of the amenities is really great. Then we went for a walk. We saw the fan zone today and tomorrow. I hope the fan zone will be full of our fans supporting us. So yeah, great conditions overall, and I hope that tomorrow it will be even better and after the game. If you see Portugal, you see that they have players who play in the biggest clubs and they are the biggest stars in those clubs. So Portugal obviously is one of the favorites of this tournament. And we know that going into the game tomorrow, but we do want to win even then. We want to neutralize Ronaldo, especially for our guys. They will remember this the whole life. Ronaldo is one of the best players, and they will be able to say they played against him, and maybe they were even successful. It will be something to remember the whole life. The most important thing at this tournament is the last game. So the first game doesn't really decide anything. Obviously, we play against the favorite to win the tournament. All our 26 nominated players are ready, they are healthy, they are fit, and tomorrow we cannot wait. We're really excited about tomorrow to start everything. When you see the pitch, when you see the stadium, you see this is a really great footballing event. Coach, I would like to ask when Michal Sadílek got injured and then Tomas Soucek wasn't really healthy, was this something to worry your team? And did you talk to Tomas regarding who you would take instead of Michal Sadílek? We communicate with the players all the time. We talk about these things as well, but then we ultimately decide for ourselves. Our coaching staff will decide. But I know that we have 26 players who can play tomorrow. We know who. We know that they are all working hard in trainings and they are ready to play tomorrow. Portugal, Portuguese players are famous. They are popular all over the world. We're not. We have to face them. We have to play as a team. That's the only chance to be successful against those stars. Playing as a team, and that's how we succeed. Coach, you said you cannot wait. It's been a long wait to start in the tournament. Is this an advantage, having more time to prepare, or is it a disadvantage to having to wait this long for the first game? Everybody has the same plan. We know what expects us, so we had a plan to train, to play. Everybody was ready, and everybody will be ready tomorrow. We know how they played in the past. We know how Roberto Martinez made a successful play of having three centre backs. So we prepared for many variations. We watched the Portuguese team in their last few games. We know how they can change their lineup, and we know how to react. So, do you know already what the starting 11 will be, and what's the worst position to fill? I'm not gonna say which position to fill was easiest, which was hardest. I cannot really tell you who will start. I never say that before the game. I know that we will all train, and then after the training, we will discuss who will ultimately start. But until then, we're not going to decide anything. We need to see the players and talk to them after the training. You said you like to watch football all day long. Did you have time to watch the games in the past few days? Some of the national teams played a bit passively, and the favorites didn't really show what's in them. Did it influence your plans in any way? No, other games don't influence us at all. We know that if we're not active, if we don't have the ball and only defend, that's not something that will lead to success. That would just be easier to leave the pitch altogether. So we need to be courageous, we need to be active and play and go forward.